Hello, hello, hello. Let me see if the volume is there we go. Okay. My chat, please. So, welcome everybody, subscribers, non-subscribers, cross watchers, new and old subscribers, as well as those that have donated to the channel. I want to say thank you. I appreciate the love, the support, and I cherish that. Now, the title, and I know y'all seen the title, right? This is gonna be a little rant, and my rants, I'm in and out like a tuck and roll vehicle. Okay, like someone who hit it and ran. Okay, well, how I'm gonna start this convo? Okay, so I was listening to something, right, and I didn't like the fact that I'm listening to someone mention what men like and what men don't like. Men don't like anything. Okay, men switch their attitudes. Hold on, I hope you can hear me. Men switch their attitudes like they switch wallets, like they switch one night stands. Hell, they switch up like I switch my wigs. Look, some guys are particular about what type of female they like, and others are just grateful to have one, right? Um, Listening to someone say that a female shouldn't be acting all independent and a female shouldn't be um, how can I say, like a man don't like a female who doesn't depend on a man for anything, or a man doesn't like a female, um, like a man or men out there don't like females who are like, yeah, I don't need a man and all this bullshit, right? Excuse my language. Let me put some correction into this. Women who are single and women who are single moms out here that do take care of their children by themselves is not the fact that they don't need a fucking man. That's not it. Nor will they bend to a man's will either. Relationships are 50-50, regardless. Relationships are 50-50. Alpha, alpha, alpha female, alpha male, beta female, beta male. Okay? You are a beta fucking female, beta, basic bitch. If you out there want to bend over backward for a man and try to please a man and rub his feet and all that bullshit, let me tell you something. Kudos to you, basic bitch, who likes to please a man just because you can't sit with your shadow side and you too afraid to be alone. Correct me if I'm wrong, because that's what I'm looking at here. Someone who needs a man to help them take care of their kids because they too afraid of being a goddamn single parent on their own instead of sitting their ass down and waiting for their kingdom spouse to come. Now, as far as independent women, women who own their businesses and that's not bougie, and women who, like me, I'm independent. Yes, it's necessary to have my counterpart, but I'm not going to put myself, and I have done this in the past, okay? Put myself and my children to the test, I'll say, just to have a fucking man, right? Because that's the mentality that half these hood rats have, or half these street people have, or half, because I grew up in the ghetto. So I know what the mentality carries when you come from the ghetto, but I also know what the mentality carries when you educate yourself and you live in the suburbs around different like-minded individuals who think outside the box, right? Versus those that live in the ghetto with crabs in the bucket mentality of I need a man to help me take care of these kids and give me money to pay these bills, and I'll bend over backwards and suck his dick and do whatever he want because I'm such a basic bitch type of energy. No, boo boo the fool. Independent women, especially those like me, Been through the trenches. I've been there. I've been through the trenches. I've been through domestic violence twice. I've been homeless 5 times. I had 6 kids. Bitch, did it on my own. Married twice. Divorced twice. Well, actually divorced once. Annulled once. Okay, so engaged 20 times since high school. So I know I'm a catch. The thing is, I will not be a basic bitch for no man. I know for a fact I'm an alpha female. And most of the guys that are out there are little boys. So if a basic bitch, a beta female, wants a little boy that she can bend over backwards for that little 9 to 5 paycheck that he fucking got, kudos to you, bitch. Kudos to you. But at the end of the day, I refuse. Someone like me, and I'm sure all of us alpha females, including the CEO of this YouTube channel here, all right, the CEO of YouTube, because it's a female, all right, and I know she a fucking alpha, will not bend over backwards for no man just to get his damn paycheck. That's bullshit. That's not happening. What will happen? What will happen is, yes, we do need our counterpart, but we will never lower our standards. An alpha female will never ever lower her standards. If she did it in the past, she ain't gonna do it now. Will ever lower her standards for a basic ass little boy who is not a man, just for his little paycheck, just to have someone by her side, just so she can look good for the community. Like, hey, she got a man. We don't do that. Who does that? Who does that? I'm gonna bend over backwards and um because I just need to look good in the community because I have a man. I look a certain way. Those are people who have been conditioned in childhood that they need somebody. Let me guess. Are these people from down south? I'm a northern Yankee baby. I'm born up north on the East Coast. I'm born a Yankee and I'll die a fucking Yankee. And that mentality right there, that ain't panning out with no damn alpha female. Bending over backwards for a man, and a man ain't gonna want no woman that's like saying, okay, saying that a man is not gonna want a woman who does not cater to him, or a man is not gonna want a woman who acts like she doesn't need a man. It's bullshit. Every woman needs a man. The point of it is every woman needs the right man or right person in their life. They're not gonna stand for nobody, no basic man. Just like you got basic bitch, you got basic nigga. Well, excuse the N word, because there's Caucasians out here. You know what I'm saying? Other nationalities out here, but a full on woman. Mm, we don't. We alpha female ain't gonna do basic, especially if she did it in the past and got burnt by little boys, little basic boys at that. Those saying bend over backwards for your man for his little paycheck because you just need a man by your side so you can look good for your damn community. You out your mind. You out your God-given mind. That's someone who can't sit their ass down and wait for their kingdom spouse, their true soulmate, to fucking come. Okay? If the man is looking at you, remember one thing, and it's facts. The person that you think, I don't give a fuck what tarot card can tell you, that person, energies can switch in tarot. So whatever you're reading about some individual, that could be their mask that you're reading. If you're not careful of your discernment and thinking that this man want your ass, oh, he not gonna need a girl that's bougie, or he what he want, a street bitch, a bitch that hopped the pole, shake her ass for him and his friends. That is not wifey material. And sorry, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And no offense to the basic assholes out there. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's because there's always going to be issues and problems. That's why. And it's been a proven fact. You can lead a hoe to water, but you can't make her think or drink. Okay? And not for nothing. Not for nothing. Half the women out here that people be calling bougie and shit, they bougie for a fucking reason because they do work hard. Go to the corporate offices like your housing, your fucking what's that place? Go to social services, go to housing, go to any of your local clinics, hospitals, and shit like that. Oh, trust me, they're bougie because they work. Bougie women work. They don't sit on their ass. They allowed to be bougie. And if the bitch is single and she bougie, it's for a reason. And if that man don't like that woman because she's independent, strong, and she's an alpha female, that man is a beta. He's not an alpha, not even to you. So you ain't got nothing but a little boy on your hand that's gonna wham wham cuckoo caca and want you to wipe his ass every now and then 24/7. After a while you're gonna get tired of that because now you're gonna play mother, like second mother, to this little beta man that you want to take care of and bend over backwards and rub his feet and make his dinner. Let me tell you something, an alpha woman can throw down in the kitchen. And if she can't throw down in the kitchen, the bitch damn sure gonna order some food she know her man like. Alpha women, strong, independent, business minded, owning, bougie women. We know how to take care of a man when he actually is an actual king or a god to us, not a little boy. So to say that a man ain't gonna want a woman because she's too independent or acting like she don't need a man. Every woman on this planet needs a counterpart, but they need the right counterpart. Some of you women need to get rid of that street mentality that you got in your mind that you've been conditioned to by the streets. Get that street mentality out your mind. Because at the end of the day, that man that you think you getting gonna leave you because he's screwing one of your friends or screwing your sister. Hell, might be even fucking your mama. But either way, look at that. My next door neighbor, a strong, independent Latino woman, working at she a doctor, working at a hospital, and her daughter's a nurse. I'm a CNA over here in Los Angeles. So, and I'm bougie as fuck. I'll tell you quick. Why? Your definition of bougie possibly is way different from my definition of bougie. My definition of bougie is I work hard, I get my shit, I like nice stuff, and I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna fucking wear it. If you don't like how I'm fucking dressed, oh well, don't fucking look in my damn direction. And as far as hoes are concerned, I'm gonna tell you about a hoes, okay? Especially you strippers. I'm gonna put you on game because I put this in my last video about a year ago, okay? And I ain't calling. I'm not calling you no hoe mom, but bitch, did you work your shit? Let me tell you something, cause my mama Leo. Let me show you how Leos work this shit. Cause Leos are classy, not trashy, and Leos are the biggest hoes, but you'll never fucking know. They don't have maybe a certain amount of tattoos and shit like that. But Leo women, they can have any man they fucking want at the drop of a dime with class. Okay? You want to be a real hoe, and I could work the pole too. But let me tell you something. At the end of the day, why work the pole when I can work the room? You know what I'm saying? My mom told me this a long time ago when she dated nothing but millionaires and billionaires. And the millionaire offered her a real estate developer. He up there with Donald Trump. Let me just put it like that. He offered her either you want a house or you want a car, fully paid the fuck off. That's whole shit right there. That's some real whole shit. Now, y'all hoes out there working at polls, you need to talk to my mother. My mother put you on some goddamn game because y'all some dumbass motherfuckers. Y'all be out here doing black magic and fucking niggas for their little paychecks and shit. When my motherfucking mother was getting nothing but stacks and racks, bitch. Stacks and racks. And she held the job down. 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, going to the gym Friday to Saturday, making sure she got her workout, her body right, and her mind. What? Y'all slow. Y'all some slow hoes. Talk about a man don't want an independent woman who feels like she don't need a man. Because let me tell you something. My mother was hella independent. My mom was a single fucking mother, raising 3 fucking kids. And guess what? Club Silver Shadows, I think, was in Newark. She went to the clubs in New York City. She hung out at the Village, same area where Madonna used to fucking hang out at. Okay, going to the clubs, partying and chilling, chillaxing, smoking weed, all that shit. But at the end of the day, she had her fur coats, real fur coats. Motherfuckers bought her up in her closet. Okay, real fur coats. Motherfuckers bought her up in her fucking closet. Coming to pick her up in they Ferraris and they fucking Porsches and shit. You bitches over here chasing after men ain't got no car, low paying fucking paycheck to paycheck job, and you talking about how y'all gonna bend over backwards for these little men out here with they little paychecks. My mother was fucking billionaires and dating millionaires and having little cocktails on yachts and shit. What the fuck with real estate developers that were billionaires, like, and fucking business owners. Business owners, from Italians to fucking rich elite black men to fucking Egyptians and Greeks. Y'all talking about y'all hoes. Y'all some silly hoes. Because every Christmas, my Christmas was good. I'm just saying, y'all out here talking about, oh, bend over backwards for a man. A man, this type of man, this Gemini, this air sign ain't gonna go for no independent, strong woman. He needs a woman that's gonna succumb to his will. Who does that shit? A weak bitch? You must be a beta bitch. You a beta basic bitch. Because this alpha here, if he ain't matching my level, then he could take his ass on to your old basic ass. Like, who wants that shit? Nobody wants no beta basic bitch. An alpha is where it's at. An alpha, a real man, a real alpha male will want a real alpha female because he knows she can put in the work. He knows she can run her own business. She got creative ideas, and she know how to organize and be versatile at the same fucking time, and can still run stuff and still look good on his goddamn arm. Ain't nobody gonna want no beta basic ass bitch over here running around bending over backwards just because she afraid to be alone without a man. What the fuck out of here? What the fuck wrong with you? What the fuck wrong with you? You see my bed in the background? What the fuck wrong with you? An alpha female will wait for the right type of alpha male to come along. The right kingdom spouse to come along. You're not gonna sit there and just, oh, there's a man coming, looking, reading tarot cards, and oh, there's a man coming, it's an air sign coming, and he ain't gonna want no strong-willed, independent woman. He's gonna want a woman that succumb to him and to do all of this for him. An alpha female will always take care of her man. That's a given. She will serve him breakfast in bed, run his bath water. Like that song Beyonce said, cater to you. And Beyonce is the biggest alpha fucking female out there. And her husband, Jay-Z, is an alpha male. Understand? Barack Obama, alpha male. Michelle Obama, alpha female. They know how to take care of their men. Cardi B, alpha female. Offset, alpha male. They know how to take care of their fucking men. So to say that an alpha female is too strong-willed or too independent for a man, no. Every alpha female out there, they do need a man, but they want that right energetic masculine energy to match their flow, catch their flow, and see where they're coming from. Because now, guess what? He giving her gifts on Christmas, she giving him gifts on Christmas. Only a basic bitch want a man like that so that way he can always give to her. But what is she bringing to the table in return other than bending over backwards for him to suck his dick? Any fucking basic ass bitch can do a cheerleading split on a nigga's dick at the end of the day. But what else? What else are you bringing to the table? Are you intelligent? Did you go to school? Do you have like things in common to talk about? These things that you beta basic bitches need to think about. Like, you basic. You think your thoughts are basic. Like, what level of education did you get? I suggest, like, and there ain't nothing wrong being a beta basic bitch if that's what you want to be. Do you, boo boo? But at the end of the day, like, don't be sitting up here thinking that just because a strong, independent woman is out here raising her kids by herself doesn't mean that, she do not need a man, or that a man will not look in her direction just because she's strong and independent. Because let me tell you something, half those niggas in the entertainment industry like women like that. If they run into a beta female, someone, you know, that bends over backwards for them, of course they're gonna want you because they're gonna run all over you at the end of the day. That's just the way it is. Only to run back to the alpha female. Truth be told. Now a lot of people ain't gonna like what the fuck I'm saying, but it's facts. It's straight up fucking facts. Don't nobody want no basic bitch. A basic bitch, you always think an alpha female is bougie, but you don't know the background to that bougie chick, do you? Like, oh, they just lazy, they just sitting in there. Let me tell you something. Ain't no bougie bitch around here lazy. She just works smarter, not harder. Whereas a beta basic bitch works harder and not smarter. That's all it boils down to. Both work. A beta female and an alpha female, they both have jobs. They both work. One works differently than the other one. Now, if there's a man out there that chooses to be with a beta basic ass bitch, okay, there's a plot, a motive, a reason behind why he does not want to work with the alpha female, why he wants to work with the beta. There is a reason. You have to use your discernment, beta basic bitch, as to why this motherfucker want to use your ass and dangle that little paycheck over you and control you with the little fucking paycheck that he brings home every day. I bring the paycheck, you do as I say, suck my dick. You know, that type of shit. And you, oh, I suck your dick for $500. I need hair and nail money because you're basic. See, whereas a beta basic bitch will ask a man, even if it was a dude in the entertainment industry, I need hair and nail money and I need clothes to go clothes shopping. That's beta basic bitch shit. An alpha female, if she's with a man in the fucking entertainment industry, she gonna be like, yo, I need bands. What you need bands for? Investments, bitch. Investments. What you investing in? I'm looking into this. I did the research and it recapped that the research states that blah, 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 blah. Investments. That's alpha female. Working smarter, not harder. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell y'all. Again, an alpha female, one like me, I'm going to wait till the right person come along. The right man that comes along. I'm not going to be up there just going out with little boys for their little cash. I can get that myself. Get that my fucking self. I've been taking care of 6 kids by my fucking self. Yes, I was married twice. I had a little bit of help, but at the end of the day, throughout the marriage, it's just still fucking me taking care of my goddamn kids. You know what I'm saying? So until then, shit, my ass been celibate almost 3 years now. 2.5 years. It's 2.5 years. Almost 3. Well, let me tell you something. It's gonna stay that way until the right person comes. I got motherfucking exes talking about they still married to me. Weird. Who? What? We is not married, bitch. Who said we was? You better stop telling your family we married. I know the pussy good, but damn. Nigga. Go take your ass that way. But I'm like, it's like it's best you carry on and move about your business. We is not married. You know, I still got exes still saying they married to me and shit. We not married. I'm not with no one. I'm not married to no one. I don't want to marry no one until the right person come along. Cause the right person, like right now, I'm on that vibe of these hoes ain't loyal. So until then, you know what I'm saying, until the right person come along that's not a hoe, that'll be my person. Until then, there's a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing running around here. But getting back to the bitch that I heard talking about how a man is coming along and he's gonna choose one female over another female, and the female he's gonna choose is a beta basic bitch because the alpha female is too strong for him and whatever that bullshit nonsense is. Let me tell you something. What's she doing over there? Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, should a man, alpha or beta, male, choose a beta basic bitch? Okay. It is only for the mere sheer fact of dangling his paycheck over her head, saying, here, come get this, now suck my dick. Lick my balls. Eat the cake, Adam A. Eat the cake. Yeah, and here's your little $50, a little $100 and shit. Just to make you fucking happy. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, he probably screwing your sister or your cousin behind your goddamn back. Maybe even fucking your mother. Okay? Because you too afraid to sit by yourself instead of waiting for the right man to come along. You just taking any goddamn man. That's not what a real alpha women do. Real women, and I mean real women, alpha women, okay? The ones that are so called bougie. You know what I'm saying? We bougie for a reason. Because we picky as fuck. We know what we want and we know what we don't want. Versus someone who's a beta basic bitch who don't know what the fuck she want other than I just need somebody by my side to help me take care of these damn raggedy ass kids and all that fuck shit. No. You want someone that is going to be there for you, not dangling a paycheck over your head. Someone that is 50-50 down the line. And even though you may have kids and it's their stepkids, you may even be a blended family for that matter, but this person will love your kids as if you and them gave birth to the kids together, some shit like that. They'll love your kids no matter fucking what. You know what I'm saying? Like my stepdad, he loved me. Like I shouldn't even say stepdad because he used to get mad when I said that shit. He a Virgo. He's Virgo. May he rest in peace. He used to get mad as fuck when I used to say stepdad. That's my stepdad. He was like, look, I pay for this. I pay for your education. I'm your father. Okay, whoops, so I loved him to death. Like, I loved him exactly the same way I loved my biological father. And I got taken care of by both my stepdad and my biological father and my other stepdad too, as well. That's from Puerto Rico. I love all my dads. Like, at the end of the day, alpha males all the way, all of them. From the Puerto Rican to the black men, alpha males all the way because they took care, they fucked up in their own ways, but they took care of the fucking kid. See, beta basic ass bitches, you looking for a man to have by your side so you can be in a community where you can brag about you being in a relationship, and brag about, look, you taking care of the kids and such and such and such, but behind closed doors, what's going on? Y'all arguing, you're fussing, you fucking fighting. The motherfucker telling you to get out with you and your goddamn kids, and you gotta end up in the shelter some goddamn where. Nah, that was a little boy you was dealing with. Dealing with a boy because you didn't wait. You always had to have your legs cocked the fuck open having someone fuck you. Just as for the sake of saying you in a relationship. No, real women, we're not gonna beg nobody to fucking be with us. We're not gonna fucking bend over backwards to have anybody fucking be with us. You out your fucking mind. Like, you crazy bitch. Like, mm-mm. And yes, alpha females, we take care of our shit. We pay our bills, no matter how we can get it. It's ridiculous. Look at my wardrobe. Yeah, y'all need to get it together, get it straight and not twisted. That at the end of the day, you need to wait for the right person for you, even if you are a beta basic ass bitch. Wait for the right person. Wait, wait, and wait. Stop being in a rush to try to get over there and cock your legs open for just any Tom, Dick, and Harry. That goes for you pole dancers too. At the end of the day, for the pole dancers that's doing it because they got to pay for their schooling, I'm gonna tell you like this. Truth be told, you don't need a sugar daddy. Well, you can get that shit yourself. Now, if you do need a sugar daddy, if you feel you need a sugar daddy because you're too damn lazy, you make sure you fucking taking that money and invest it in some fucking shit. You fucking work smarter, not harder. If you're gonna work that pussy smarter, okay, work them brains harder. That means any amount of money that motherfucker give you, you better make sure you put it in a Roth IRA account, 401k account. You better fucking invest that shit in some real estate investment or in a fucking restaurant that's gonna give you some return on your whatever your investment, return on your investments. Invent something, do something other than your fucking hair and nails and buying clothes. If you're gonna be a beta basic bitch, coming from an alpha female to a beta basic ass bitch, you need to learn how to invest that shit. Okay? Invest your shit. Now, mind you, I have 5 girls, and I guarantee you, they all are alpha fucking females. They can pull men left and fucking right, and they're not pulling any man. They're pulling millionaires and fucking billionaires. They're not pulling no basic ass beta man at all. So they have been well taught and trained. Now, if you need me to train you, hit me up. Hit me up, because I'll train you like my mama trained me. I just didn't use it. I didn't use those tactics. Nah, I'm too much of a, I'm too empathic, and I don't like juggling people and hurt people's feelings. But at the end of the day, I can show you how to do it. Hit a bitch up. I guarantee you, in less than 30 days, you'll be talking to some millionaires. Shit, bitch. You'll be going to the cotillions at the White House and shit. I ain't no madam. Hell no. I don't claim that. No, no, no. But I will tell you this. I will, the way I'm talking right now, I'll be talking to you the same fucking way, because some of y'all got street mentality. Number one, why would a man want to be with a woman who has a trucker's mouth? Yes, you see me curse on Facebook. You see me curse on, well, actually, not really on Facebook. You'll see me curse on YouTube. It's out in the open. I curse on YouTube. When I was doing my tarot card readings, I really didn't curse on Facebook. Facebook is more of a professional platform. I don't see YouTube as being a professional platform. I see Patreon being a professional platform, OnlyFans, and I see Facebook, and I see Instagram. I don't really see YouTube being a professional platform. I'm gonna put that out there because of the way YouTube operates. It and within itself, the way it operates. So yeah, I go gung ho, curse great. Yep. Curse like a trucker. Yes, I do. But y'all need to stop thinking that way, especially you black women out there. Y'all need to stop thinking about that way, because the way the way my mom was raised was like how y'all was raised, until a Polish woman told her to stop cursing. It makes your character look funny, or it makes you look a certain way to outside individuals when you're out in public as a black woman, a black female, and you are cursing. You're degrading your own self. That's what she told my mother, and it stuck with my mother. And my mother learned how to talk like white people. I don't know how you call it. Like, talk more proper, have more dignity and pride within self, to when she's outside discussing a conversation with someone, there's no cursing. When she gets upset, there's no cursing. There's a certain way you handle things. Same way, I can switch off when I get off YouTube and I'm outside and I'm talking to my landlord, because my landlord is non-black. I'm gonna just put it like that. Non-black. So when I talk to my landlord, you hear this voice right here. This voice is switched right up. It sound like a white girl. Yeah, sure, of course. No, no worries, no problem. I got it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Things like that. And it's like, no, that street stuff. Um, um, um. See, what your problem is you so used to the streets, you don't know nothing else. You conditioned Now it's time for you pole dancers, you strippers, whatever. Because I don't have no problem with what you do. But at the end of the day, when you got to go into like those areas as such, be your authentic self. But you need to like that hood mentality don't go everywhere. I don't care what you say. I don't care how people may place it in the entertainment industry and shit like that. That's all for show. Truth be told, go to Monaco and go to Greece, travel out. Go to those areas, go to the Netherlands, go to Switzerland, go to Russia where there ain't no blacks. You know what I'm saying? And use that street mentality. Then you think it's gonna pan out? I'm listening. You think it's gonna pan out? Crickets, exactly. Crickets, exactly. Your whole persona, your whole personality. And yes, you do need to be authentic and be your own original you. Just like an alpha female, she's her own authentic original self. She will not put up with no man trying to tell her what to do if he's not pulling his weight either in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Same way, like if a man is gonna pull back and not pull his weight because a female decides she's not pulling her weight. I mean, like I said, a relationship is 50-50. Y'all need to learn also to be, will you get off my thing? Y'all need to, especially the beta basic bitches, y'all need to learn some things when it comes to being a real woman. And yes, I understand. Oh, I'm authentic and I'm original and I'm a hood rat. You really want to carry that title when you are a black woman? I literally heard a judge call a black man, and I was sitting there waiting for my court case to go. This is like years ago, I think in 2005, 2000, somewhere, I don't know, early 2000s. He literally called a black man an animal. And you know when you go up into court, the courts record everything because everything is fucking recorded. He called this black dude that was getting sentences for jail and shit like that. Here I go with my little traffic ticket. He said, "You know what you are? You're an animal. You're an animal. You need to stay locked up from society." Da da da. This is what I know about hood niggas and bitches. They are ignorant to the 100th% degree. And it makes me wonder why did Kanye put White Lives Matter. But anyway, I'm not even here or there. But my thing is this. The way y'all carry yourselves is ridiculous and redundant at the end of the day. Because how are black people going to uplift other black people or other black folks if you out here down out in the streets being ignorant? Especially the beta basic ass black bitches out there. Like you talking about, oh, I just need a man. Doing all this. Some of y'all even going to the extremes of doing fucking black magic and witchcraft to break up homes to steal someone's man, all because he said hi to your ass at the liquor store, or all because he walked past you and y'all eye contact or some bullshit. And then the next day you see the motherfucker, you start talking to him and shit. And the motherfucker lets you know basically he got a female, they not, they having a falling out. Just because someone having a falling out, that don't mean you take a little black ass up there, you do your little witchcraft and you fucking break them up and shit like that. That's beta basic ass bitch shit. All because you can't sit with your shadow self and wait and be by yourself for a minute. Like you can't be by yourself for a fucking minute to wait for the right person to come along for you. And then to be like, the mentality is just staggering. Like, dang. I lived in the hood and didn't want to be in the fucking hood because I already know y'all motherfuckers not intelligent. And I'm not taking back what the fuck I said because I'm from the fucking ghetto. The ignorance back then in the fucking early, mid, and late 80s was like, oh, because this person has a cell phone, I'm so jealous type of shit. Or, oh, because this person is driving an Acura at back then, I guess, like the 80s, 90s Acuras were the popular cars and shit like that. I'm going to break into it and steal their radio or break into it and steal their vehicle or steal the hubcaps or steal whatever, right? Just stealing. Just stealing. For no fucking reason, but it's out of jealousy. So it's like although this is off the beaten path of what I really want to talk about, I just gotta throw this shit out there because it's so much shit. And I be like, dang, why black people can't like get along with each other? Like, goes back to that Spike Lee shit, jigaboos and wannabes. But anyway, getting back to the beta and alpha females here. Betas will never get an alpha male. That's rule number one. You will never get an alpha male. You get him, he only using you. That's it. Throw your little cash in your face. That's it. Because he know you got a low mentality and a low ass IQ. Now, as far as like an alpha female, an alpha male will know off the back. I give the alpha female some money. I know she making investments. She rolling on that shit. She works smarter, not harder type of shit. Where a beta basic ass bitch female, she gonna take the money and get her fucking hair and her nails done, and she gonna get her clothes, try to look good on his arm and shit like that. But what are you bringing to the table? What can you talk about? Can you talk about business with that man? Or are you gonna be talking about how Bobby did a boo boo in his diaper all day and shit like that? Like, it just makes sense. Makes sense. You just gonna bend over backwards in the bedroom? I put that WAP on him. There's some hoes in this house. It's some hoes in this house. Certified freak. 7 days a week. Like, that gets boring after a while. Yeah, I know I'm sapiosexual. You have to actually entice my mind and play with it for me to, you know what I'm saying? That shit right there, like, I'm too dirty for that shit. So I don't know about these bitches out here. All I know is at the end of the day, they're basic as fuck. Like they always think, like bitches that this been going on for decades. This is not nothing new about bitches thinking that they can use sex as a weapon to get a fucking guy. Just so you get $5, $50, $500, big fucking deal. Woo woo. Okay, but an alpha female, she uses her mind and her intellect and already a beta basic ass bitch from the streets to think that she bougie when she not fucking bougie. She just smarter than you because she works smarter, not harder. That's plain and simple. She working smarter, not harder. Now tell me again, why would a man want you other than what? What do y'all have to talk about other than was my dick good in your mouth last night, or did you shave down there so I can lick your pussy? Right? Like, make it make sense. What do y'all have in common other than, oh, I throw a couple of dollars at her and she can get her hair and nails done just so she can look good on my arm and work her little CVS job? No offense. You know what I'm saying? To the ones that work the little low grade jobs. But at the end of the day, it's like, can you really build that man up? You really think you're like the Nine of Pentacles and he's the 10? Or is that man actually the total package and you just like at the Two of Pentacles? Because if you got to work hard, that means you're at the Two of Pentacles energy. You're not at the Nine of Pentacles energy. You're Two of Pentacles, paycheck to paycheck. And you having a man that works and makes more money than you, that's the full total 10 of Pentacles or 8 of Pentacles. That both of y'all together can make a 10. You know what I'm saying? Because if you Two of Pentacles, beta basic ass bitch, and the man that you get with, whether you stealing him from somebody with black magic or sucking his dick to take him from somebody, and he's at the 8 of Pentacles because he works hard repetitiously at what he's doing, and he's paid every week or every 2 weeks. His 8 of Pentacles to you, to your basic ass Two of Pentacles, that's 10 of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? But you're still gonna be working paycheck to paycheck. So is it really the 10 of Pentacles or is it the illusion thereof, the 10 of Pentacles? I would say that's more of a fucking illusion of the 10 of Pentacles. Now, if you want to talk about the 10 of Pentacles and generational wealth, we're talking about investing oneself in earnings in businesses and stocks, Bitcoin, NFTs, fucking raw IR, Roths, 401ks, and putting the money there, CDs for the children at the banks and letting that shit sit there for 7 years and not fucking touching it and having a return on your mother loving investments. Okay, but y'all too dumb for that shit. But I'm sure you'll learn from watching this video because y'all basic as fuck. But hold on. Shit, y'all know I keep it raw. My mouth like Cardi B's, but hey, it's all love when I tell it to you like this. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, y'all don't know nobody. Y'all like 2-year-olds. Y'all sitting up there hating on a bitch and y'all thinking she bougie and shit and don't realize what it took for that bitch to be bougie. She done been through some things. She done been around that bend. She done had a couple of men, probably more men than your basic ass did. And it's like, she bougie sitting up there like she's entitled. She is entitled. She is deserving as well. Me, I say it every fucking day. You see that? Me. M-E. Me, bitch. Me. Me, moi, je soy, I'm deserving. I'm deserving of everything that I get because I'm qualified to be deserving of it because ain't no man say that I was fucking deserving. The Most High God said I was and am deserving of what I deserve, okay? And that's a fucking whole ass man, not a hoe, a whole, which means an entire, since y'all probably don't understand it, man, okay? Now, yes, there's certain things that street girls have over educated girls. I can't really say Ivy League, really, because do they have that anymore? Like Ivy League chicks? Anyway, there's certain things that street girls can give or provide to beta and alpha masculines out there versus what an actual educated woman can give, and that's the party girl. That's it. That's your title. Party girl. The party girl that gets drunk, drinks Hennessy, acts like the boys, roll blunts, smokes, drinks, fucks everybody in the crew. You know what I'm saying? Don't take care of their goddamn kids. That's someone else watching their goddamn kids. It looks good for now if you see this basic ass bitch with their kid, but behind scenes or behind the closed doors, they ain't taking care of their kids. They ain't taking care of their kids at all. And I'm gonna give you an example of fucking bougie, okay? It was in 1998. I'm gonna tell the year. It was back in 1998. I had only one kid. It was my son at the time. Okay, I had my son at the time, and my son was like 2 years old at that time, and I had a crush on this guy named Sean. He was chocolate. Oh my God, he was so chocolate. Hey. I never could get a chocolate one. I always keep getting them foreign light-skinned motherfuckers. But anyway, there's no problem. I love European guys too. And I love like Hispanic. I love all guys. That's why if you hear me say the term jelly beans is my term for international guys from America to Europe and shit. So anyway, I had a crush on this guy. He was chocolate like an Oreo cookie. And I used to go, hey Sean. And I used to like, so he go, hi miss. See, here's the thing. Men know, a real man, men know who's classy and who's a lady versus who's trashy and who's street and hood and all that other stuff, that goodness. Because men like that too, right? They can switch in between just like a female can too. Because good girls like bad boys, shit like that. Bad girl, Riri, hello. So I used to pass him up, and I used to have I never told him I had a crush on him, though. And it was like, he's so chocolate. I just want to touch him. You ever see that dark, delicious color, right? And it's like, you want to touch it. It looks so silky smooth. Oh, my God. He was fucking fine, right? So, I mean, he looked like someone just, like God just took like a chocolate mold and just, you know how you hold a little pour spout and you go, and you see the chocolate and you just want to lick it. He looked like that right here. It was chocolate. Ooh, he was fine. walk past and hey Sean, hey Sean. So here come these girls. I ain't gonna say their name. I want to, but I ain't gonna say it. These light bright bitches, right? They light skinned. So he the only chocolate one over there, and they sitting there chilling, smoking blunts, drinking Hennessy. Now, mind you, it's daytime and it's a fucking Friday. I'm sitting there with my silk blouse on, my white pants on, and I have all white on with my sandals to match. My hair with my ponytail, almost like this, almost with my sandals and stuff like that. And I have my sunshades chilling. Let me show you how I look. Hold on, wait. I was like this because I love the color gold a lot. So I was like this, chilling outside, minding my business, right? So I'm sitting there, but see, I'm outside and I have headphones on. So as I'm outside with the headphones on, they're low because I'm listening for my son. So I'm outside with my son, but my son's playing around the back of the house. My in-laws owned a house. And my ex mother in law, she owned a 3 bedroom home, single family, but she also was a business owner. She's a Virgo. She owned a hair salon and she owned a restaurant called Big Daddy B's. It used to be in Passaic, New Jersey. So I'm sitting there. I'm dressed. I had lost all the weight because I was on this diet. So I went down to like a $175, a $170. So my waist like J Lo's, like Jennifer Lopez with the little tootie booty. So Sean walks by again. He like, hey miss, I'm going to the store. And I'm like, oh, hi. Like that. And then he goes like when the men lick their lips like, and they go like this, like that. I was like, so then he comes all the way back from the store 25 minutes later walking. And he passes up the two light-skinned girls. And they go, hey, where you was? He was like, I went to the liquor store, blah, blah, blah. So I could hear everything through my headphones because my headphones are low. But I'm listening to the music at the time. Jagged Edge was out. So I'm like listening to Let's Get Married by Jagged Edge. So I'm like, doo-doo. And I'm zoning, but at the same time I'm paying attention to the environment because my son's playing around the house. So I'm like this, looking through the driveway and shit, seeing if where my son at? I'm like, okay, he over there. So I'm really aware and I'm paying attention. Then I hear, she bougie. I hear that shit. So I like, who they talking about? They must be talking about that other girl over there. Anyway, so I ain't paying no mind. And then I heard my name echoing. And mind you, where I'm sitting, the bushes are right here. So I hear my name echo. And my name is long. So I'm like this. Now I'm turning this little Walkman off, and I can hear them. These females were trying to dog me out to this guy. Mind you, this back in 1998. All right, this females tried to, and it was two big ass fat bitches that were light skinned, smoking blunts and drinking Hennessy, and they went to go say like she thinks she better than us and she's bougie as fuck and la 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 la. They're saying all the negative things about me that they can say at the time they're saying it. I never once talked to these girls, so I don't know where the hell they think. You know what I'm saying? Like, how could you know someone's bougie? Did you walk a mile in that bitch's shoes? Did you go through what she was going through? Did you get kicked out while you were pregnant? You know what I'm saying? They ain't know my fucking story. So it's like to call me bougie just because first of all, just because I like to dress nice and not for nothing. The texture of my hair, I can put braids in. I wore braids one time. I'm on social media with my blue and black braids. But at the end of the day, the type of hair that I have is not your typical black girl hair. I cannot wear fucking braids. They break my hair off. I will lose my fucking hair wearing fucking braids because of my blood. My blood I'm mixed. And motherfuckers be like, oh, she's dark. She's a monkey. She looks like this. You don't know my background. You don't know my fucking heritage. So fuck off. Like that. That's what I be telling motherfuckers. So they saying I'm bougie and shit like that. Unbeknownst to me, the guy that was the chocolate drop that they was telling him about me, because obviously he must have told one of them girls over there he has a crush on me, but I didn't know, right? So they're dogging me out to this motherfucker. She this, she that, she bougie, she ain't that cute, she's not this, she's not no looker, she don't da 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 la 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 la. He shut them the fuck down. He said the guy that I had a crush on, he shut them the fuck down. He said, first of all, she's a lady and she takes care of her children or her child, because I see she got one. I don't know who the other little kid was. He's talking about my nephew. Because my nephew and my son grew up in the same house, right? So one of the other guys, he ended up being drafted to the NFL, Keyshawn Johnson. Anyway, right? So he said, the one drafted to the NFL, he said, what are you talking about? And one of the girls is his sister. He was like, what are you talking about? I've been watching her every day. She's with her child every day. Where the fuck are you? You sitting here up under us waiting to suck one of our dicks, smoking on blunt and drinking Hennessy. Why don't you go over there and fucking take care of your child? Again, bougie what? Bougie what? Like, they got, them bitches got told off by both men. Both men. And mind you, I had a crush on only one, but two were taken up from me. So like, and what shocked me was I was very unaware that I was being watched by two guys. So it's like, wow. They told them go take care of their children and go wash their ass, go brush their fucking teeth, and stop worrying about somebody else. That's what the two guys told these females. Like literally, they were calling me bougie, calling me out my name. Like, first of all, she's a lady. She's very classy. Every time I see her walk outside that house, her clothes fit her just right. They're clean. Her hair is done, and her child is taken care of because his clothes is clean, and he got a clean cut Caesar hairstyle, and la la la. I was like, damn, they watch me like that. It made me look like I didn't know I was being watched like that. Like, okay. But the thing is, the moral of that story is, instead of calling someone bougie, you don't know what they're doing, what they've been with, you don't know what their background is. What's so fucking ever to be calling anybody bougie? The only thing is, like I said, with an alpha female that people be calling bougie is that they work smarter, not harder. Whereas a beta basic bitch, she works harder, paycheck to paycheck, and not smarter because she don't have the brains to think anything through, nor the level of education, nor the level of observation to think things through. You know what I'm saying? Ain't throwing no shade, but I'm throwing knowledge and facts out there. Like, stop calling people bougie. Maybe you'll learn something from that bougie ass bitch. I'm just saying. Maybe you can show that bougie ass bitch some of your street shit. I don't know. Shit, swap, nigga, swap. But I'm just like, don't. A lot of bitches be like, ugh, she's a bougie. She bougie because she likes the finer things in life, because she bougie because she likes to dress well. She's bougie because she likes things done a certain way. What is your definition of fucking bougie, bitch? Like, and even if you did have your own concept or definition of bougie, who cares? Because that bougie chick right there will do something that a beta basic ass bitch will never do. The money that the man will give her, she'll invest it, flip it, and have maybe 10, 20 businesses. That's return on investments. Whereas a beta basic ass bitch will sit there and take the money that man give her and go fucking buy weed and Hennessy and smoke that shit away and make that man go broke. Oh, I'm pregnant. Now she really making him go broke because she did that shit on purpose, got pregnant on purpose just so she could get child support. Wow. Basic. Anyway, let me get the fuck over here. Basic ass bitches.